find out today why we're the best town around as we honor our volunteers for all the dedicated service that you all perform to for all the different groups in Woodbridge Township. Will you please stand and uncover, and we'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Quick moment of silence for our men and women serving overseas in harm's way. Thank you. We have 4 of our council people here today that are going to be reading the awards and having you come up and accept them. To my immediate left, Debbie Meehan, 5th Ward Councilwoman, Corey Spiller, 3rd Ward Councilman, Brian Small, Councilman at Large, and Kyle Anderson, Councilman at Large. So thank you for being here. The way this is going to work is they will read the little biography that they have for each honoree. You'll come up, get your award, make sure you turn around, you get on our film, and then step over there and we'll take pictures. I've agreed, because you're all such good volunteers, I have agreed to waive my normal $5 fee for a picture with the mayor. I think it's only the right thing to do, but you still can get a picture with the council for 50 cents. Sorry, I love that line. All right, I don't know who started. Whoever started, you can get going here. So congratulations, everybody. And if you have to leave, that's okay. But if you don't, we're going to get a big group picture at the end for Facebook and our website and everything else. So all these pictures that we take will be loaded up to our website and the mayor's Facebook page by tomorrow. Thank you. This is Corey Spiller.
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning. Our first award goes to Joan Partika of the Woodbridge Township Domestic Violence Response Team. Joan has been involved with all functions of the domestic violence team for several years now. She is a strong asset to the team and works hard to help our victims with anything they need. She works on our committees for all our fundraisers and attends all of our events. Joan is a wonder at running the bake sales at our breakfast fundraisers. She does such a good job at selling baked goods that we thought we would rename those events Joan's Bake Sale. Whatever it takes to make an event a success, Joan is always there with a smile on her face and a helping hand. She goes above and beyond what is asked of her and truly embodies the nature of community service in our town. We are honored to have her on our DV team. Congratulations, Joan Partika.
Our next award is for the Mayor's Advisory Committee, and it's for Stella Prytek-Lon. You can come up while we're reading these. As a 20-year member of the Mayor Advisory Committee, Stella has actively participated in a multitude of community projects, including New Jersey Senior Olympics, Taste of Woodbridge, Ghost Walk, St. James Street Fair, and Bowling for Hunger. She can always be counted on to show up at an event with a smile on her face and good cheer for other volunteers and members of the Woodbridge community. In addition to her MAC activities, Stella is actively involved in the International Packard Automobile Club. We would be remiss if we failed to mention her 2 favorite men in her life, her 1948 Packard Super 8 convertible, Mr. Anthony, and her husband of 37 years, Stuart. Did you see that one was first, not even your husband? It is for her outstanding efforts and dedicated service to Woodbridge Township and its residents that Stella is being honored as the MAC Volunteer of the Year.
Sorry I'm so casual. I was coaching a baseball game early this morning. The next award is for Roosevelt Care Center, Tommy Siffis. Tommy became a member of the Roosevelt Care Center Volunteer Department in March of 1993. Since then, she has volunteered more than 1,576 hours of her time to our organization. Her volunteer responsibilities focus on providing religious services, and visiting with many of our residents. She provides a non-denominational prayer service for our residents. She also spends time visiting with the residents and is always helping in any way she can. The residents look forward to Tommy's visits. It is a pleasure to have an enthusiastic, dedicated volunteer working as a part of our team. Congratulations.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
Our next nominee is for We Feed for Woodbridge is Marion Felix. Marion has been a longtime member of We Feed Woodbridge and assists us with food drives throughout the year. These food drives are vital to maintain an adequate supply of food to our pantries. She has been a volunteer at the First Presbyterian Church of Island Food Pantry for many years and is an active member of the church community. She has worked tirelessly to help those less fortunate in our community. Marion is a blessing to our community. Our next award is for Angel Paws, Jed Arison. Jed has proven to be an outstanding volunteer at Angel Paws. He volunteers on 2 morning shifts. He not only helps out with cleaning the adoption center, he also handles the isolation room and dispensing medicine to the animals. He's extremely considerate of his fellow volunteers. When the need arises and shifts are short-staffed, Jed will volunteer for those shifts also. Jed volunteers for outstanding fundraiser events as well as adoption events and updating our website by creating new online forms. His love for animals is apparent. He's adopted a cat from us that was overlooked by adoption, but now has won his heart. It's because of Jed's volunteer at the Angel Paws and for his care for all the animals that we nominate him for this award.
Our next award is for the New Jersey Senior Olympics, Nina Blackwell. Nina has been a volunteer for the New Jersey Senior Olympics for many years. She is dedicated and works hard to help our athletes and directors with anything need. We ask our volunteers to stay a few hours, but she was there all 3 days assisting in bocce and cornhole. Nina is always there with a smile on her face and ready to assist in any way she can to ensure the success of the events, not only for the New Jersey Senior Olympics, but for Woodbridge Township. She goes above and beyond and truly deserves this award. Congratulations, Nina. Our next award goes to Mary Romano, Sycamore Senior Center. Mary just turned 90 years young. She is a caring and dedicated volunteer that is more than willing to teach and also participate in the knitting and crocheting group that meets weekly at the Sycamore Senior Center. When we have a new participant, Mary is the first to offer to instruct a new learner, while she regales us with her life's wisdom. She has contributed many lap blankets for donation to the Menlo Park Veterans Home. Once again, congratulations, Mary Romano.
Good morning. Our next nominee is Woodbridge High School PTO, Susan Goulis. Ms. Goulis is a past president for numerous years at Woodbridge High School PTO. She volunteered many hours to benefit the students at Woodbridge High School. It's big thanks to Ms. Goulis that for a number of years the students have been able to enjoy a safe and fun project graduation. Susan? Colonia Elks, Ronnie Gornick. Ronnie has been a member for 12 years. He takes care of all the ice and snow in the winter, the leaves in the fall. He keeps the trash out and the floors passable. He lends a hand for the biggest and smallest jobs. Ronnie helps with parties and anything else that comes his way. He's a big heart and most of the time does not have to be asked to get things done. In April, Ronnie was named the Elk of the Year and now Volunteer of the Year. Congratulations.
Next award is for the T. Nolte American Legion Post 471. The nominee is Robin A. Goodrich. Robin is a Navy veteran of Vietnam era. She was 25-year-plus members of the T. Nolte American Legion Post 471, where she serves on various committees and is the post-service officer. She's recently been appointed as chaplain of the Middlesex County American Legion. Robin is the second vice president and a life member of the Vietnam Veterans America Chapter 233. She's a life member of the Woodbridge Fords VFW Post 6090 Auxiliary. For the last 7 years, she has served as the chairman of the Veterans Facility Council of the New Jersey Veterans Memorial Home in Menlo Park. Congratulations, Robin. The next one is for Middlesex County, number 857, Knights of Columbus, Robert Banasiak. Bob is one of the pillars of the Woodbridge Knights of Columbus. He joined the Knights 20 years ago and has since worked tirelessly to support our charitable activities, and in both raising money and organizing events for the community. For 17 years, he has organized breakfasts on Sunday to benefit the Woodbridge community. He's raised over $24,000 during his chairmanship of council breakfasts. Money raised has gone to the 9/11 survivors and aid to flood victims. Bob retired in 2010 and then joined the food pantry at St. James. He also works the Tooling Around the Town program. One of the biggest and most rewarding activities is chairmanship of the Knights of Columbus blood drives, instrumental in donations of approximately 1,400 pints of blood to help with the Woodbridge community. Big difference. All right, congratulations and thank you very much, Bob.
Our next award goes to St. Andrews Knights of Columbus 5088, Eric Potterall. And I would be remiss if I did not point out this is my home council. So, Eric is St. Andrews Knights of Columbus Fraternal Activities Director. He visits sick members and sends get well cards and sympathy cards. He runs fundraisers in the council to allow us to give back to the community. Eric also participates in the Polar Bear Plunge to benefit Special Olympics in New Jersey. Congratulations, Eric Potterall.
Ladies and gentlemen in the back, there are seats available if you'd like to take a seat. Feel free to take one. The next award is a C. Warren Free Public Library Award, nominee David Balint. David is an incredible volunteer at the C. Warren Free Public Library. He's always giving great time and effort, whether it be running one of our many events or everyday maintenance. He's never too busy to help us continue to provide and promote literacy to Woodbridge Township. Mr. Balint is the treasurer on our e-board, shows he cares, and prioritizes our library. He's a very important part of our family. David?
Our next nominee, Jennifer Rendiro, Lafayette Estates School, number 25. Mrs. Rendiro is a wonderful asset to our Lafayette Estates School, number 25 family. Our student population of 500 benefits from her hard work and dedication. Mrs. Rendiro has put together a fantastic PTO board, including a teacher liaison who meets once a month with parents regarding upcoming events and volunteer opportunities. She puts her heart and soul into finding creative ways to reward our staff, as well as back-to-school treats and staff appreciation luncheons. She does all this with a full-time job and growing family. She is a true asset to School 25. Congratulations.
Our next award is for the Marine Corps League of Woodbridge, William Zambuna. Bill is a Marine Corps veteran of the Vietnam War and a member of the Marine Corps League since the early 80s. He has held many offices within the League, including Detachment Commandant. He currently is serving as the Detachment's Judge Advocate. Bill has been the co-chairman of the Detachment's annual toy drive for many years and is actively involved with our Detachment's many fundraising efforts to support veterans and other local charities. He has volunteered on many occasions, driving a veteran to veterans hospitals or a clinic and lending his support where needed. Congratulations and thank you for your service.
Our next award is Our Lady of Mount Carmel Church, Margaret Moritz. Margaret has been a lifetime member of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. She volunteers her time in many ways. She plays the organ at every Mass on Sunday. She volunteers at the weekly bingo. And she's an active member of Engaren's Senior Citizens and always willing to lend a hand whenever needed. Congratulations.
Next up is the Ghost Walk. Nominees are Christina Pepe, Anthony Pepe, Emily Danowitz, Sherry Clark, Antoinette Vargas, and Louisa Hinterstein. From its conception to script writing, vintage costuming, and overall unity with the local businesses and schools, the Ghost Walk is one-of-a-kind premier event that just has completed its 9th year. This event raises several thousands of dollars in ticket sales, which is then donated to the needy organizations of the Woodbridge community. The Ghost Walk is the brainchild of James McLaughlin, director of the European School of Dance in Fords. These volunteers need to be commended for their many consecutive years of participation in the Ghost Walk. Thank you very much.
Christina? Anthony? Emily? Thank you. Sherry? Thank you very much. Antoinette? And Louisa? Interesting. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Our next award is for the Woodbridge Garden Club, Madeline Marzida. Maddie has been a member of the Woodbridge Garden Club since 2010 and the club's vice president for the last 2 years. She is always well prepared and keeps planning interesting programs and trips for the Woodbridge Garden Club. We can always depend on Maddie. She's willing to step in and help with things that need to be done. On those humid, hot days, when it comes time to work in the garden for the blind and physically handicapped, she is the first one out there ready to get her hands dirty. She has spent many hours weeding, planting, picking up litter. Maddie is an asset to our community and deserves to be recognized. Thank you.
Our next recipient is Mary Curley of the Woodbridge Township Ambulance and Rescue Squad. Mary joined the squad in 2009. In her 8 years with the squad, she immediately became an emergency medical technician. From there, Mary continued taking credits to recertify her EMT and volunteers for some of the many events the squad covers for the township. Mary is also on the membership committee helping recruit new members, which she has made a family affair when her daughter joined last year. Mary treats her patients with expert and expedient care. Mary shows up weekly and strives to perform at 110% at everything she does. Mary Curley, congratulations.
St. Cecilia's Food Pantry, nominee Ron Stamboli. Ron is a man of many talents and great compassion. He's been with our food pantry for 6 years, organizing, stocking, maintaining 3 freezer chests, as well as overall pantry for families in need. He also volunteers at the First Presbyterian Church in Islam. He visits and assists elderly friends when in need. He does not hesitate to lead the pantry group in prayer for sick members and does a great job maintaining everybody's well-being for a rousing rendition of any song you can name. Really?
Right.
All right.
How about a rising chorus of God Bless America?
Sure. Let's go.
God bless America, the land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the ocean, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Top that one. Ron is an excellent organizer and a man of good humor, whose friendship and honesty and sincere. Ron, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm not going to sing. Our next nominee is for the Evergreen Senior Center, George and Velma Hurst. For the past 3 years, George and Velma have shown a tireless commitment to the Evergreen senior citizens. George is always there to help set up and tear down tables for our monthly meetings and lunches. That is no small feat, and I can say that because I'm at Evergreen all the time, and there's hundreds of people there all the time. Every Monday and Friday, he has everything ready for our popular bingo session. Velma not only helps set up every luncheon, but also serves food to all the attendees. She is invaluable in her time to set up all the seating charts for these well-attended luncheons. Both George and Velma are wonderful to be around and are valued members of the center.
Our next award goes to Barbara Viator, Avenel Golden Circle Seniors. Barbara is an active member of the Avenel Golden Circle Seniors. She runs the monthly trips to Atlantic City, has served as secretary for the group, and is there to lend a helping hand whenever help is needed. She's an active member of the St. Andrew's Altar Society, has served as president and vice president. Barbara is a Eucharistic minister at St. Andrew's Church, as well as being in charge of the committee for helping those who are disabled in our church community. Barbara is definitely someone you can depend on. Congratulations, Barbara Viator, Avenel Golden Circle Seniors. Our next award goes to Gloria Witkowski, Avenel VFW Post 7164 Auxiliary. And again, I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge that this is my home post. Gloria, affectionately known as Mom by all our members, has been a member of our auxiliary for many years and has always been ready to lend a helping hand. Whether it is help in the kitchen where her job is to peel and dice all the onions, as for some reason they don't make her cry, help serving our veterans meals, participate in our picnics, and whatever we need her to do. When you come to any event at the post, Mom is the one at the door always ready to take... This is so true. When you... You got me. When you come to any event at the post, Mom is the one at the door always ready to take your money with a smile. She always takes the time to work bingo each and every Monday night at the Menlo Park Veterans Home. Congratulations, Gloria Witkowski, Avenel VFW Post 7164 Auxiliary.
Woodbridge Township Cultural Arts Commission, Dr. Jerry Fee. An active member of the Woodbridge Township Cultural Arts Commission for more than 10 years, Jerry has brought her expertise in art and culture to benefit the Barron Arts Center. She has been a continuous supporter of the varied activities that the Woodbridge Township Cultural Arts Commission sponsors throughout the year in conjunction with the Barron Arts Center. As a member of the Education and Events Committees, Jerry has worked with the Ways and Means Committee. Dr. Fee assists as a host for many exhibits and receptions and is always on hand to assist with the well-attended train show that runs from Thanksgiving weekend through the Christmas holiday. You will always find Jerry at the flea market and Barron Fest, offering her assistance wherever needed. Congratulations, Dr. Fee.
St. James Food Pantry, Knights of Columbus members Bob Vanasek and Mike Choma. Bob and Mike, two members of the Knights of Columbus Council 857, who have volunteered their time, labor, every week towards our food pantry. Their work efforts have included, but not limited to, unloading cars and trucks filled with food donations, carrying unpacked heavy boxes of food, and help organize our shelves, but basement stores and canned goods. This has allowed us to pack bags of food for families in Woodbridge Township that we could help in a timely and efficient manner. Bob and Mike, the muscle men of St. James Food Pantry. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Woodbridge Township Historic Preservation Commission. Nominee was Audrey LaPenta. Unfortunately, she's not able to attend today, but Audrey soon after the commission was established around 2008 as a liaison to build a relationship between the commission and historical arts. During her time on the commission, Audrey has done just that. With her hard work and dedication, the history of Woodbridge has become first and forefront to the residents of Woodbridge and beyond. Audrey is loyal to her role on the commission, supportive of all activities and events in the commission sponsors, and dedicated to the preservation of the history of the township. Audrey has led the museum committee in its search for a museum location and in the fundraising efforts and in the museum committee to support the project. The History Preservation Commission owes a debt of gratitude to Audrey and the rich information she has brought to the Woodbridge Historic Preservation Commission relative to that of the history of Woodbridge Township. Congratulations, Audrey.
Our next award is for Haven Hospice JFK Medical Center, Amal Nayas.
I pronounce your name right?
One of the most touching stories we have about Amal's service was on New Year's Eve one year. We had a request for volunteers to sit with a dying man who had no family. We were able to secure volunteers until about 5 p.m. We called Amal, and he said he could come at 5 p.m. We told him to stay as long as he could. No other volunteers were available that evening. The next day, we got a call from Amal saying the patient had passed away around 4 a.m. He stayed the whole night because he did not want the man to be alone during this time. We cannot thank him enough for his kindness, compassion, and dedication to hospice.
Our next award is Island Volunteer Fire Company Number 1, Roger G. Stewart. Mr. Stewart has been an active member in our community and continues to serve with the Island Fire Company Number 1 for more than 50 years. He has served with the company as chief back in 1972. He is a firefighter with the department that still answers every call he can. To this day, he's a trustee with the company since 2015. He makes every attempt to volunteer and make every extracurricular activity involving the fire department. Sorry. Mr. Stewart has aided and served the residents and businesses of Island for over 50 years. Congratulations.
Our next award goes to Peter Gillespie, Barron Arts Center. Peter's refreshing enthusiasm and energy proved to be contagious to all the other volunteers, staff members, and members of the Cultural Arts Commission of Woodbridge. He's always there to lend a helping hand with mailings, setting up and breaking down activities at the Barron Arts Center, and countless hours he contributes volunteering for our annual model train show. He is a dedicated volunteer. Congratulations, Peter. Thank you.
Our next award goes for the American Irish Association, Joseph and Sheila Sawyer. Joe and Sheila are a team. You do not see one without the other. They truly represent what volunteering is all about. They selfishly donate their time and energy to help the community and the residents of Woodbridge Township. They have chaired our raffle committee, and through their efforts, the Woodbridge American Irish are able to donate to many various charities. Joe and Sheila visit the Veterans Home in Menlo Park, assisting with bingo, Irish night party, and a barbecue in June. Support Project Children and the St. James Food Pantry. They can be seen at Charlie Shaughnessy Park in Colonia, where they maintain the grounds by cleaning up any litter or busy planting flowers and trees. They have prepared and served food for the Salvation Army in Perth Amboy and participated with the township's Tooling Around the Township program. Joe and Sheila can always be seen marching in various parades, proudly representing the American Irish, and are marshals for the St. Patrick's Day Parade. Thank you.
Always tough to follow the Irish. Division of Multi-Service Program on Aging nominees are Dolores Scrudato, Ann Fitzsimmons, Maureen and Anthony Morello. Maureen and Anthony are an inspiration and the guardian angels for a sweet 95-year-old World War veteran. Their attention to details is filled with love, warmth, and affection. Tony has planted a tomato garden at the veteran's home, and Maureen brings home cooked meals, taking him shopping, out to eat, and anything to make him comfortable. Annie and Dolores always create a welcoming and inviting atmosphere for our senior citizens. They greet with a smile and delegate with enthusiasm. They are gracious with their time and their heart. Congratulations.
Okay, and we're on Dolores, I'm sorry. And Dolores, thank you very much. Thank you.
Our next award goes out to Nicole Androvich in the Woodbridge Township Recreation Department. Nicole is a resident of Woodbridge who has served her community for several years as a leader of Girl Scout Troop 80062. Under her leadership, the Girl Scouts have made a tremendous impact on our township. Nicole and her troop attended almost every summer concert to hand out concert cards and collect food for our local food pantry. Nicole has shown her commitment to Woodbridge, and the Recreation Department is proud to have her as a volunteer. Once again, congratulations, Nicole Androvich, Woodbridge Township Recreation.
Woodbridge Senior Citizens, Jean Brown. Jean brings free tickets offered by PNC Arts Center for our seniors. She gets our donuts and pastries ready for all our meetings and helps with all our functions when food is being served. Jean, congratulations.
Our next award goes to President Councils of Woodbridge Township, Diane Munn. Diane has been a vital member of the President's Council for the past 10 years. Serving as secretary, her most loved duty was Volunteer of the Year Recognition Coordinator. Anyone who knows Diane will agree that she is always there for you when you need her, and she truly enjoys life and making the people around her smile. Congratulations.
Raritan Bay Medical Center, Gloria Hayco. Gloria began her career at Raritan Bay Medical Center in 1996 as a volunteer. She volunteered in the gift shop and later with the mobile gift care to our patients. Every Thursday, Gloria will be out and about chatting with the patients and making them feel just a bit brighter and happier. In the last few years, she brings the library cart to the patients, as well as little conversation to bring a smile to their faces. She has given nearly 5,000 volunteer hours. Gloria was a lifetime auxiliary member from 1983 to 2016, contributing an additional 5,000 hours of service. She was also instrumental in helping to raise thousands of dollars for the medical center. Congratulations, Gloria.
And our last award this morning goes to Colonia Fire Department, Vincent Sortiza. Vincent joined the Colonia Fire Department in July of 1994 and has been an active firefighter and held several fire company business offices. He is always ready to participate in any extra duty capacity needed. He instructs fire safety to the children in the township every year at the Colonia Fire Department open house. When called upon, he is the first to have his hand up, volunteering no matter what time or day. Thank you, Vincent.
Thank you very much. I do think the Woodbridge Township Domestic Violence Response Team is going to accept the award on behalf of Joan Partica. Thank you very much. So for all the honorees, if you want to just step over there, we'll get a picture. But I just want to say how nice it is to see so many kids here. Your parents and your grandparents have spent their lives going out and watching you get awards and get honors and compete, and now it's your chance to come and see mom and dad, or even more importantly, what's even cooler is when you get to come out and see grandma or grandpa get an award. So that's really, really neat. So thank you all for coming out. Once again, this is why this town is so good, because of all of you. Thank you very much.